Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk back in the Long Dark. Doing a loot test run, basically, for the soccer mode. This is the third or fourth one. And what I'm trying to decide is how I want to play my basic custom mode runs. And it's shaping up like I think I'm going to be okay. Happy enough with going with the medium loot table, or the stalker loot table. And I mean that container density, baseline loot, loose item availability. For most of what I want to do. And then I'll use the interloper loot settings when I want to switch it up. Make things a little tougher. Just I know now that I've done it, what I would want to change in custom settings, what I would want to change, about my approach overall. But I think it'll be fun when like I said, I kind of went at it thinking, well, I thought I'd be able to find gun cleaning kits, and you can't. So that was a major disappointment. A lot of the loot settings are kind of sketchy too. I don't really think, there should be some of the settings I think are less realistic and more just about making it hard. And that's fine if you want to increase, the difficulty of this game, then absolutely go for it. But to me, there's just a few things about it that it blows, for me, the immersion. Anyway, I do this mine this way for a particular reason. It's just for me personally. I like to approach. It's all one mine, okay? It's all one mine. Just keep that in mind. But the loot is something on this side of it anyway. It's something I wanted to basically deal with now. So any clothing, any tools, anything that I can get my hands on right now. Gosh, I can't believe he's going to keep running to the exact place I'm trying to go. This is when it's nice to have extra bullets. And not really be trying to do overly survival. Oh, come on, man. Stay over there. I get shot. Anyway, point being, if I find those insulated boots, I want to repair them and walk out. If I find something else decent that I want to take with me, a hacksaw, hopefully, hey man, that way I've got my weight figured out when I'm ready to walk out. When I leave here, I'm going to Mystery Lake, right? And I go a different way to leave just because, I don't know, it's the route that I take. It's a different part of the cave. It's really simple and quick. Whatever I find along the way, I may or may not have planned to carry. I can grab some coal and stuff along the way is my point, but And there's a ton of coal in this cave. Like, I have... I mean, bringing the rifle with me was probably not the best thing to do, but it doesn't really matter. It's not going to help me that much. Because, again, the plan really isn't, you know... I want to grab some because firewood is actually kind of difficult where... on that. We'll see if the weather holds. It's notoriously bad when I leave here at whatever time. Shouldn't be night yet, though. Early evening, I think I could make it out. Welcome to the abandoned mine in the Cinder Hills coal mine. Now, the other entrance is the, you know, mystery lake, reservoir, dam, something. Do I have a book? Do I have a book? I do. Something new. We'll grab those. Hopefully they'll stack with some of those other matches. I love it when you can get like 40 of them and you just carry those around. This is a bit of a maze. I don't know if I will hit every single spot you can hit. Wait. I want to go left first. Think so. Yeah. Want to get over here and get these bullets. We got a stone. No, I didn't know the bullets were going to be there.
This stuff will come in handy.
They are there sometimes. A little bit of leather. And since, again, I'm still trying to get my mending up, even though we're at level 2, I definitely want to hit level 3, because at level 3, not only are you not wasting as much cloth, you're saving more time, but you also get a 10% in the amount that you can improve things. Which I think is pretty dope. Pardon me for just 1 minute. Back to it. But to get to a point I should make is that I was doing this, and I always come in here and I always think sometimes, I'm like, why do I feel like this is a familiar place? It must be because I come into it from different directions, etc. So where I'm going to go, hopefully I'll go the right way here, eventually leads to an exit, right? And I always thought the exit led to another place in Pleasant Valley. But recently, in my adventures, ooh,
I'll take it.
yes we will. I discovered that that does not actually go out to another spot in Pleasant Valley. Gun kit. And I'll just pop out the door when I get there this time. I swear that just appeared out of nowhere. And no, I'm not going to grab all this coal right now. I'll grab some more on the way back. But I already have like, what, 10 pieces. You can walk out of here easily though with over like 40 pieces of coal. It's insane. Alright, I think it's another left. Nope. Hey, what do we got on this thing?
I think I can use this.
60%. I do have tools though. And some scrap metal. There we go. That's kind of what I was actually hoping for. Conserve a little fuel. This is again super random. Sometimes you can find bullets.
This will come in handy.
Usually it's just like cartridges laying around. Ooh, a jerry can. Oh, it's 6 pounds. Wait, I think I want to go. Well, let's just keep going this way for now. No. Here we are. So my main goal is these right here. Perfect. Perfect.
Hope
Perfect.
nobody needs this anymore.
They're in decent shape. Like I said, they're basically the same as the deerskin boots. They actually slow you down a bit more, so you might want to keep that in mind. But so would kid. I'm always about trying to just trim the weight.
Probably useful.
On my basic, kit. Oh, that's perfect. Anyway, so turns out though, this is not Pleasant Valley. And I don't know if I ever knew this or not. Like I said, I've always thought it seemed weird. It always felt weird running through this tunnel. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in Coastal Highway. And I'm sure a lot of people know that. But this opens up a completely new avenue for me in changing what I normally do, which is really cool. Really cool. So I'm not leaving, today. I'm still going to stick to my basic plan because several things work out in my favor if I do it that way. I hit a bunch of base, locations where people like to make bases. I find I hit the majority of the major loot spots as quickly as possible. I get a real good idea more so. What's going on loot-wise? So,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
alright, so I want to go down here just a little ways. I kind of do. But I think this just leads back to the other, yeah, it goes around. Back to my friend the jerry can. Dude, I would love to keep that, believe me. Maybe when I get to Coastal Highway, I'll come back for it. I'll take a quick peek down here. Oh no, that's the other way. Alright. That was right. Okay. Whew. Caves, man. That's why I don't always pick the coal up. Leave it like a little tail. So, eventually, yes, I'm going to get to Coastal Highway. For reals. But, honestly, it'll be more... It would absolutely be way closer to the end. Of my journey. It's kind of how I did it last time. I liked how that worked out. So I'm thinking of sticking with it. Anyway, did I get everything? No. Well, technically I'll have another shot at it if I really wanted to. 2 more. But honestly, the whole main objective were those boots. And I'm telling you, works for me. I'm glad I came up here. I'm glad I got this done. Again, things are working out pretty smoothly in this Pleasant Valley run. Run. I'm a poet and didn't know it. My feet show it. They're Longfellows. He's a poet. Dang. I was like, if I pop out here and the weather is even... Whoa. Hey. Oh, hey. Got a little overexcited. Do I have some sticks on me, though, just in case? I do. Alright. Man. I got a pocket full of coal. Bring on the blizzard, right? I'll tell you what. Sorry, I'm goofing around. Really, there are plenty of other places to loot that I didn't go to. But I'm pretty stoked where I'm at right now. For a Pleasant Valley run. I still got the 2 houses in the store. So hopefully I'll bump into some more coffee. You know, maybe an MRE somewhere. Probably not. But you never know. There might be one in the drawer in the community center or something like that, you know. But if anyone's interested, the route I'm going to take, and it's a route like I just want to take before. Although, like I said, I love having that idea that, yeah, I can just pop in the coastal highway from here. Woo! But or just kind of even loot into it, bring that stuff here, and then go to Mystery. But it's from here to Mystery Lake. We spend a day or two goofing around the dam, looting it, the blue trailers, and looking for saplings and trying to see if there's a moose. Head to the ranger station, get established, do some more exploring, and then go to Milton, Mountain Town. If I didn't already have 2 head wraps, I might go to Broken Railroad first. But since I do, I'm absolutely going to go to Milton. Why there? Well, I mean, there's chances for all kinds of good stuff there, rifles and whatever. But at the plane crash, there's a chance. I really want those. Again, you're getting basically the same thing as you would get from deerskin pants. Not in the durability or guard or whatever, but it just takes the cloth to fix them. It's pretty nice, especially if you get your sewing ability up, right? That's what we're doing. And it lowers your weight by 2.2 pounds, so. Since I plan to do a lot of traveling, and not too much sitting around, then the better the carry weight, the happier I am. We are crazy heavy, but I still have some daylight. I won't pull any cloth from this house. I'll get it from the other house. Because I won't need too much, I don't think. But I don't technically need to cross this bridge again. If I go ahead and do this. Thank you for your peanut butter. Some more matches. So matches in the stock mode is no issue. No issue. Oh, we'll cut the bar.
Probably useful.
I'll give the tip I always give. Stand still when you're searching if you can. You don't always remember, but you burn more fatigue, stamina, whatever you call it. Balls. If you start, if you're moving and then you do this. It's hard to tell because I have sort of a different setup, but believe me when I say that. So pause, open. And in a place like this with a bunch of cabinets, try to get in a spot where you can reach them all. My advice to you. No, you will not always remember. Yep, cloth isn't probably going to be too much of an issue.
This stuff will come in handy.
Look at the wind coming in at the end there. Well, we'll fix it. Fantastic. That's a huge, huge bonus. Alright, lots of leather, but not a lot to do with it. We gotta fix those boots up.
I'll take it.
Whatever, we're heavy already. Alright, let's get out of here before the sun goes down completely. Now, one of the nice things about the community center is that it does have these weird kind of little light beams in certain areas, so there's a little bit of light in there at night. Alright, well, I just realized I don't think I have my phone. I need to go get that, so I'll be back. Crisis averted.
I think I can use this.
They do sometimes come in handy, don't they? Okay, I don't think I checked this on my end. You don't happen to have a pry bar in there, do you? Trying to decide. I gotta obviously drop a bunch of this stuff, but should I go and maybe hit these last two places too? I mean, the sun's going down. I'm gonna end up using the lantern. Left all my good jerry can out there. Ugh. Well, let's. Yeah, I'm excited about those. Gotta keep focused where it belongs. Got plenty of leather. Got a new pair of underwears. It's all good. Oh, bother. Yeah, check you in there, check you in there, check you in there. Check these guys. Shrooms, man. And our pile of coal has grown tremendously. Thank. Ugh. Do that. What else? Oh, I got the cooking pot. I was like, something's not quite right. There we go. Point here and there, and then still. Wow, flare gun kit, a couple of weird little things. We're going to drop this ridiculously heavy thing for now. So we drink a terrible soda. Well, we got this stuff from it anyway. Score on that. So I think I'll hit the house first. No, 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 no. I'm gonna hit the store first.
Looks like this has been here a while.
We'll just scoop it up. I won't be here too long, I say, before the weather affects anything that I plan to do. You know, just... I seriously doubt this house is going to have, like, you know...
Okay.
like 10 pieces of clothing for me to mess with, so... I'm still going to do some mending while I'm here and read books. So, not quite ready. It'll definitely be a day of goofing around here before I think about leaving.
Okay.
Goodies underneath. Let's say it's probably all the juicy stuff's in there, huh? The goods. Juicy stuff. I'm not like a friggin' 70s mobster. More metals. Give me that. Give me that. Well, you can find some bullets on the ground. I mean, personally, I'm pleased with the bare state of things. Again, I think so far, honestly, out of the ones that I've done, this has been a little tougher. But what I did,
This'll come in handy.
but I do believe 100% that it'll be random. And it's random too. It was random in the last playthrough. It could just be this town, you know. I found a few places that seemed pretty sparse, and other places that had a plethora of things. All right. I checked the car, didn't I? Did I check the car? Now we'll know. Yes. I have pretty much zero confidence in finding a crowbar over at this house. Now, there are probably other places I could look for it. I don't know them off the top of my head. Could be in the doghouse now. Can't say I didn't check. Let me through the gate. What a lovely town. Like what, 7 houses, a church, and a community center? Everybody works for the big massive farm, I suppose. And might rot in prison. Because it would have been too far of a drive from here. Back in them days. What do you got for me? Super can. Poking beans. Alright. Grab all this stuff because I don't need the light yet. Come on, coffee. Give me the coffee. Some tea wouldn't be bad either. Oh, I'd prefer a can of it, but whatever. I think I'm gonna hit all this stuff I can just open. Ooh, I'm excited about that, if you can't tell. It's not really gonna change my stats, but it looks cool. Yeah. It looks cool and makes more sense to me that you would.
Nobody
Oh
needs this
man,
anymore.
that would be a nice find if I hadn't found the combat pin. So overall, not a ton of clothing, but definitely enough. Like if that's the other thing I always try to figure out. Like, all right, if I had started in this region, what would I have now?
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
You'd have work pants, you'd have combat pants, you'd have, I think I found the ski jacket, right? And a light shell. Military coat. I mean, you'd be in pretty good shape walking out of here, is what I'm saying. Alright, we're gonna check the corners and whatnot. For dumb little things I missed. Possibly. I don't think so. And then we're gonna play a little game. Ooh, we did miss something.
I'll take it.
with this lantern. It's probably going to be a little annoying, but we might be able to do it somewhat in the dark here. I'll tell you what would be super helpful. But it's pretty good in here right now. Now it's getting a little dark. Okay, out here. Skadoosh. Let's try from this way. Piece of pizza, are you going to grab it all? I mean, I might as well. I'm going to use some of it up, obviously. There will probably be a fail or two along the way. But again, in theory, this is one of my, like, satellite bases where I intend to come back to pick up stuff that I left behind. Maybe do some hunting, moose hunting, bear hunting, whatever it is. And whatever clothing I left behind, I can come back and mend a second time to increase my mending even more, because it will deteriorate while I'm going. So if you're, especially between 4 and 5, it takes a lot.
Drop any of this gear.
A lot of sewing, so. But man, I have scored some really good gear here. Game-changing stuff. Weight-changing stuff. That's what I really like to look for. So, pretty happy. Oh, I didn't really mean to do that. Guess I'm not where I thought I was. There we go. Again, this will do pretty much the same thing as the toque, but in warmth, it won't have an effect on windproofing. So, I mean, but it just looks cool. You know what I'm saying? I got 28 pieces of cloth. There's some cloth laying around in here too. 30 total, but see what I mean by there being some light in here? I don't know how it's coming through in the video, but I don't know if you can see the creepy deer head, but he's there. There's a little light in the kitchen too, which I like. Speaking of which, okay. This one's fun, lots of little drawers. I figured it's just about chance, right? So
Best be prepared for anything.
the more chances you have at playing this little random game, the literal more shots you have at, you know, getting stuff. That's why I was saying in Coastal Highway, I think has a large density of like drawers, containers, cabinets, and if you think about it, places, you know, to find loose loot around.
Useful?
as well as what's in all those cabinets. So. There we go. Whew. Breathing easier already.
I think I can use this.
Sure. Got it. Every 100% fire guarantees me a little bit closer to fire start in level 4.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Which is really pretty amazing. So, alright, yeah, want that. Add fuel. It's the cedar, but realistically, there you go. Ooh, it's gonna be a warm fire tonight, y'all. Let's get the water extravaganza going. You're like, how much water are you? Believe me. There's nothing wrong with leaving some water behind. What's in the freezer? I know there's a couple of canned goods in there. There we go. And, huh. There we go. I thought I had at least one more spare can. Soon to have more. Gotta get these peaches going. So if you don't know, peaches are a great way to, one of the nice things to eat in the game because they give you calories, but they also give you quite a bit of rehydration. So, as you can see right there. But whenever I can get an opportunity to get some cooking skill going, I want to do that. I should have a new can, thanks to those peaches. This time we'll do some tomato soup. You can see you get a lot less hydration than you do out of the peaches. But sometimes in these survival situations, you know, all those teas you made and some of the cans you're carrying, or whatever you got, that's not only going to give you warmth, but calories and hydration. Particularly early game if all you got is like a can. these peaches. That should do it. That guy and that guy. Everything else would be T's. I might do some, but I think I'm going to try to focus on my book learning.
This pack is getting
Yeah, I know. I should net quite a bit of water there. So, I don't think I'm going to cook any more water. Honestly, I think I'm fine on that. 'Try to eat any kind of garbage I can eat. But yeah, well, I could sew. Now I want to see. I want to get the sewing book actually read before I start sewing. Two hours in the daylight, or an hour. It's not too bad. And I'll get to the torches. I guess I didn't really need one, but there's an extra stick. That is in terrible condition, so we'll get rid of that. Yeah, that. And a few of these other things while we figure out how I approach this. Let me just finish this book. And that's something, you know, is always random too. I mean, the amount of skill books I've been able to come across so far is absolutely crazy. £1 that doesn't need to go with me. Alright. Again, I don't have too much sewing to actually do, so. Let's grab the stuff I really want first. Actually, probably just grab everything that I want to sew right from here. Truth be told, I can just grab it all right here. This,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Rip those up. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath because here comes the fun part. those gloves. Where are those gloves at? Yeah. Alright, where am I at in the mending? About halfway? Not quite. Right, go over the balaclava first. It should be pretty quick. It's pretty bad condition. Nice. 100%. I'm sorry, I love the Canadian Toque, I know. But you see, it's 3.5 and 1.8. 30% rainproof, 2% guard. 3.6, 2.7, and windproof, 30% rain, 3% guard. So, but now my face is protected, which to me makes a lot more sense. Next up on the For Us group, let's get the drawers fixed. They can be a little tricky. Man, I cannot believe it. Oh, that's right, I went to level 2. So things should be happening a little better. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. 97%. Well, bam. And well, bam. 49 degrees. I haven't even fixed my socks yet. But I think I'm going to go for the boots next. Because they take a while. Alright. We have an 85% chance. You never know in this game. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I want that mending level up to 3. That is stupid. Three chances where I only had a 15% chance to fail, and it failed every single time. It's not bad luck. So, I had hoped to avoid doing
Wonder if
this.
I can drop any of this gear.
Because again, the time is just outrageous. Let's see if I can get this done real quick though. Yeah, like I said, that just makes me insane. All those fails. I mean, it's an 85% chance. Come on, man. We are crazy warm now. That is very good for us. I don't really know that I have time to do anything other than like clean guns and stuff. I'm not interested in that. I'm on a run because I need to actually leave again here shortly. About 20 minutes. So we're going to play the sleep kill time game. I wonder if it can be bright enough in here to read. I don't think so. I think you got to be outside. Yeah. It might be though. oriented. Not recommended. Bad idea. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. I don't know. We'll see. 8, 9. Come on, 10. Yes. 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 Ah, ha, ha. Carcass harvesting up to level 4. One more book out of the way. Okay. Pop you down, my friend. And that leaves the fire skill book. I mean, who doesn't want ketchup chips, you know? Come on. Alright, so again, we'll do the comparison here. So the big difference is going to be running. So 4.5, 3.6, 5.4, 3.6. What does it say? It's going down. The windproofing. I don't understand that. Anyway, so we actually get a bit more warmth out of this. The waterproofing is the same. The guard is a little less, but you can see this only slows me down by 5%. This slows me down by 12%. I'll show you what that does to the bar here in a minute, but we're going to put these on. Boop. They don't look as cool. So when we run, we're, you know, not quite halfway down, but I'd say a little more than a quarter of the way for sure. So, but that's fine. We'll make some adjustments along the way that might make that a little easier, hopefully. At least that repair freaking work. I think I'm going to do some fishing tackle. Again, I'm not 100% sure if time makes a difference in this one. But yeah, I kind of want to be careful with my sewing kits for right now. Let that sink in for a sec. And we'll have a look here. But you can see we're about, whoops, yeah, about halfway to level 3. And that's just playing around, so. Let's finish that up. What we got here. Eat up some garbage snacks, grab some water. What else we got sitting in here? Dog food's pretty good. Peaches. Vitamins, that bar. What's this? 54%? Maybe we'll take that out. Okay, back to sewing garbage. Anything left? Yeah, I'm gonna repair these. Because again, it's less about necessity, but just it's something I should do. Nice pair of backup pants, just in case. Alright. You're gone, you're gone. Get out of here. You're gonna wear crap socks, you might as well wear the best crap socks, right? Goodbye, Teak. I knew you well. Oh. Not sure what happened there, but things got wonky for a minute. Alright, clothing sussed out. Sure. Oh man. So if there's many of these matches in here as we can, and we'll see what stacks and what doesn't. Look, there's 62. That's fantastic. Give me this for now. Whoops. Come on. I'll just have to adjust that on the way out. Basically, what I just did was trying to figure out, start getting down to like the basics of what I need to carry with me. Because we are now in the countdown to getting out. But fire skill is absolutely something I really want to get fixed here. I mean, get up another level. Once you get to level 4, you're just kind of, I mean, level 3 is pretty dope, but level 4, you're sort of like the fire god, you know what I mean? So we're going to rock all of that all the way through. And we'll take what we got. Finish these up. And I think I'm going to start on this dog food. Because again, a little hydration. And it's not like it's going with me. Get a nice slug of water. So, Good news is, let's do the skill check. Managed to get carcass harvesting over level 4 while we were here. I don't know if cooking went up, but maybe it went up to 4 here. I think so. Fire starting, look at that. Look at that. I am right there on 4. So a couple fires, I'll be there. I think we added a little bit to the rifle firearm. Read an archery book, I believe. Mending is over halfway to level 3. That's super fantastic. Revolver's already level 2 without, I don't even know if I shot anything with it. Skill set is good. We are on day 27, not even a month in. And I'm ready to possibly leave Pleasant Valley and head for Mystery Lake and maybe even be there by the month or before the month is over. Gear is fantastic. We're up to 50 degrees. We've got our base weight down because we made some changes. We got rid of the bear coat. We have the insulated boots on now instead of the boots, so I lost a pound. Oops, I'm not going to drink there. Empty. But a pound, 10 ounces, and then we got some wool socks, another pair of thermal underwear, cargo pants, and a military coat. So all those things made it. Not only am I, and again, if I kept the bear coat, obviously I would be like, I don't even know, 54, 55 degrees, something silly like that. But I'm happy with that's good traveling. Temperature and windproof bonus. So I'm happy with what I got going. Now what I want to do, of course, is look for a pair of snow pants. That's on my list after I do get to mystery for a minute. And then possibly, if possible, find the expedition jacket, which only weighs 3.3 pounds and has like 10 degrees of warmth and I want to say near 10 degrees of windproofing. Or maybe it's like 9 degrees of warmth, something like that. Anyway, it's good. And then we'll drop the military coat and we'll just go with the mariners underneath. Because the waterproofing is the best of any jacket in the game. We have the balaclava now. That just makes me happy because it looks good to have my face covered. If we come across some gauntlets, we'll take those. If we come across the mucklucks, we'll take those. They weigh a pound less. You lose like a degree of warmth, but whatever. Then we are always going to be out, look out for some climbing socks. That'd be great too. Walking around pretty well covered as far as clothing is going. We got some good rations to travel with. And while there's plenty of other locations, points of interest, whatever you want to call them, lootable areas, I feel like I hit the major spots here. I did everything I wanted to do here, so I'm ready to leave tomorrow. Depending on all this right here. That's going to be the big difference. So we'll see what it does in the morning. If so, I'm out. But for right now, I'm actually out because I got to go run some errands. So if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day and y'all be good to each other.